Divine Connections Magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections Magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get it started now.
Great day, everyone. This is Dolores Williams with Divine Connections. We are a magazine that comes out on a quarterly basis, faith-based and inspirational. There are a lot of great people that's doing great things, and we want to share it with our community. So you can connect with us, find out more information on our website at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. You can also connect with us on social media platforms, Facebook, go and like Divine Connections Marketing. And for YouTube, it is The Divine Connections. Make sure you subscribe to stay connected to what's going on, the interviews, and so much, everything else that's going on with Divine Connections. Also, we're on Instagram at Divine Connections, one word. And so you can send me an email if you are interested in advertising your gospel group, mime, praise, dance, author, entrepreneur, anything positive going on in the community. We want to hear about it. If you would like to catch the special, which will be ending at the end of December for our March issue, make sure you email me. Say I'm interested. Send an email. Say I'm interested in advertising my business or my gospel group or my book. Okay, and then we will go from there. So today I would like to introduce Mr. Bruce, from Determinded, and find out some more information about him. So hi, Bruce. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. So tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Well, my name is Bruce Osby. I'm located right now in Houston, Texas. I was born and raised in a little small town in Louisiana called Pleasant Hill, Louisiana. Pleasant Hill, Louisiana is central Louisiana. It's about 3 hours north of New Orleans, about an hour south of Shreveport. Very little, small, humble town. Grew up, of course, in the church. I started playing piano at the age of 8 years old.
Wow.
I played piano for a number of years, played for a couple of church choirs, played for the Sunday school, did that whole thing. 12 and a half, close to 13, I started playing guitar, picked up the guitar, started playing guitar, took guitar lessons. I started my first quartet at the age of 13.
Awesome.
And I fell in love with the quartet music. I fell in love with the whole process of how the songs came together and the energy that you put in the programs when you sung. I was in love with all of that. So I was a quartet singer for all of my early teenage years on up through my adult life. Around 1987, I got a chance to play for Mr. Banks and the Messengers as a guitar player because I just loved all the gospel singing, the Pilgrim Jubilees, Violinaires. When they would come to town, I would always go to their shows.
Yeah.
When they came out, I made sure I learned all of their music. And one afternoon, a DJ friend of mine and I went to a concert in Shreveport to hear Willie Banks and the Messengers. And on the way to the concert, they put a call out for a guitar player because his guitar player didn't show up at the venue. We got to the place where the concert was to be held, and the DJ looks at me and says, "You think you can play for Banks?" I'm like, "Of course."
Yeah.
Of course, he talks to, at the time, Willie Mitchell was the music director for Willie Banks and the Messengers. Talked to him. I got a chance to talk with him, got in the van, went over a couple songs with him, played for him that night.
Yeah.
For him that night, went with him to Little Rock, Arkansas, played, went to Jackson, Mississippi, played. And I'm like, man, this is me. This is it. I'm home.
Yeah.
This is what I want to do. And at the time, I was playing for a local quartet. So after that little excursion with Willie Banks, I went back to my quartet group and I told them, I said, well, guys, I got good news and bad news. Good news is I'm going to be playing professionally. Bad news is I got to leave you guys.
Woo.
So my mind was, just go for it.
Right.
Of course. But in thinking about just going for it too, I had some other things I wanted to deal with. long story short, that whole process put me in a different mindset of how I approach gospel music, how I thought about it, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm thinking, okay, this is something I need to really do to bring the gifts that's in me.
Right.
So I started writing songs. I started really looking into my own gift. That led me to start my own group, actually. The group that I started was the Concert Supremes. I started that group in 1988, in the summer of '88. We rehearsed from May of 1988 all the way up to March of 1989. Our first concert, we opened up for the Pilgrim Jubilees.
All right.
We opened up for the Pilgrim Jubilees. After that concert, I was approached by Major Robertson and Ben Chandler from the Jubilees and said, "Hey, you guys need to record. We need to as soon as possible."
Right.
We worked out a deal. I took my group to Chicago in October of 1989. We recorded our first record, which was Don't Stop. That was really what put me in Napoleon, which is my current partner in the music now. It really put us together and it put us on the music scene. We knew at that point it's what we wanted to do, and we were working hard at it. We recorded that first record.
Yeah.
And we started traveling, doing all the local stuff, opening for all of the majors that would come in, to our cities and come into surrounding towns. We worked from New Orleans to Baton Rouge, Shreveport, Monroe, Arkansas, Mississippi. We just singing the gospel.
Yeah.
I did that for about 10 years. And as life does, life gives you what it gives you. There was time for me to go into the other parts of the ministry, not just singing. And when I made that decision, because I was really kind of torn between going into the actual ministry of ministry as opposed to singing ministry, I had to separate from some things. So I did that. I relocated to Washington State.
Okay.
I basically went into just study. I joined with a local church in Washington State, and I became a pulpit minister there, got ordained as an elder there. I stayed there until 2011. My job relocated me from Washington State to Houston. When I got to Houston, of course, having a relationship with Napoleon for so long, we were like brothers. I moved up on the phone, say, "Hey man, I'm in Houston. We need to get together. I got some things on my mind we need to talk about," because he had kind of got away from singing too.
Yeah.
Some things I need to talk about, man. We need to do something.
Yeah.
We came to Houston. We hooked up. I had a demo that I had did in Washington of a couple of songs that I wanted him to listen to. He listened to the songs. He's like, "Man," he said, "if I'm going to do this, you the guy I want to do it with, because I understand where you coming from. You know where I'm coming from. We're both about the ministry. Let's do it."
Right.
So we got together. We recorded those two songs. One of them you got the video to. We did, which was "Going to Church."
Yeah.
The other side of that song, that single was "The Lord of Hosts." We did those two songs. We put those two songs out. We put the video to "Going to Church," and we just started really just going around doing like festival stuff. We did festivals in Baton Rouge. We did different local things we could do. We decided, okay, this is something we're gonna really put our heart into.
Yeah.
So we started reaching out to people that could help us kind of market what we got, give us some help in that area. And we ran up on this company called Sam Watkins. Has a company. He's a country singer, but he has a company where he does things for musicians of all genres.
Okay.
So we got involved with him to try to get some airplay things we could do. While we did that, we also went back to the studio and recorded a full album. And that was "The Man I Am." We did that in November of 2018. That's the one you also have a video on that song too.
Okay.
But in doing that, we met the most wonderful woman that we could have met in this business for us, which was Tyranny Bledsoe.
Yeah. Thanks,
Tyranny Bledsoe was a part of Sam Watkins' team when we came aboard. Things didn't work out the way we wanted to work out with them because they really kind of put us on the back burner. But she stepped up and really showed interest in helping us. So we said, "Hey, you're the one we want to work with." So we separated ourselves from Sam Watkins and what he was trying to do, and just started working solely with Tyranny Bledsoe. And we began to see things really start taking off for us. Things started happening. We started getting the airplay. We started getting on the charts. We have a song, "King of Kings," that started elevating on the BDS charts and stuff. So we realized that God had really gave us a real connection for somebody who understood the ministry that we have, but also appreciated the talent that we have and what we bring to the table. And the two go hand in hand. I mean, I would never excuse the fact that I'm gifted in what God has put in me, but I also know that goes along with, honing your gift.
That's right.
You know, and I've always been a believer. You got to hone your gift if this is what you want to do. So she was one that really understood. She's one that really understood what we were trying to do. I got all things kind of opened up. But she's one of the ones that really understood what we were trying to do. We linked up with her, and we've been so far just making progress, seeing things happening. We got, really a good outlook for 2021. Of course, 2020 kind of shut us down because of the pandemic. So we just went back into the studio and started recording music. So we got new music coming out in 2021. So we used that time that we couldn't actually go on stages to go to the studio. So we actually have something coming out. It's going to be I'm really excited about it.
Awesome.
Coming out real soon. That we're going to bring it out for everybody to hear. But we stepped away from just the quartet sound. We didn't want to just be put in a box. Now quartet we can do, and we can do quartet. But we wanted to add other things to what we do in our catalog that would give us more versatility and more appeal to not just the quartet audience, but a more broader audience. So the music we're doing right now is going to give us that appeal that we can appeal to not just the quartet audience, but the more broader audience. Because we really want to take our music to the international stage. That's what we really want to do. So we realized in order to do that, you got to have more of an open mind, to other types of places you would actually go. So we equipped ourselves to do that. So that's kind of where we are right now. And we're excited about what we're doing. We're excited about the connection we have made. And of course, I'm so excited to be on this program with you because this adds to our connections.
Absolutely.
We know for a fact our music has been playing around North Carolina. I'm not sure how much people have actually gotten a chance to hear it, but we know I've heard from a few people in North Carolina that our music has been played in North Carolina. So just excited. Looking forward.
Awesome. So what we're going to do right now is show one of the videos. And what's the name of the first video?
Going to church.
Going to church.
Yeah.
All right. All right, y'all hold tight, and we're going to go into that video.
Hey man, this just dropped. Man, I'm excited. Hey, I'm excited to hear it. I am too. Hey, let's put it in. Let's do this. Got up early Sunday morning and got dressed. Not in sleepy eyes, not enough rest. Didn't even stop coffee along the way. Speeding through the traffic on the interstate. Then I realized all the stresses in his sight. So I listened to the church. In the words of life, I'm getting my praise on. And I get my praise on. I'm getting my praise on. I'm getting my praise on. I'm going to start going to church. Going to church. On the shirt, on the shirt, on the shirt, on in my play. I got to go back on the shirt, in my play. I got to go back to church, on the shirt, in my play. On the shirt, in my play. I was dealing with some issue I could change. Prayed and asked the Lord to please stay. Learn to preach this just for me. Your destiny is broad and I'm set free. One thing I realized, I was pressing in his side. God led me to the church, and I heard words of life. I'm getting my praise on. That's what it is. I'm getting my praise on. I'm getting my praise on. I'm getting my praise on. I'm going to church. Going to church. Going to church. Going back to church. Going to church. Going to church. I've been gone way too long. Time to come back. God has been good to me. Gave me the victory. Going on back to church. Going on back to church. I've got the victory. God is setting me free. Going to church. I'm going back to church.
Gonna get my praise on.
Can't wait for Sunday morning church.
Gonna get my praise on.
Been away too long.
I love it. I love it. Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
I love that. That is awesome. That is awesome. And so we have another one. And what's the name of the other one?
This one is The Man I Am. And it came from our latest release, which is entitled The Man I Am.
Uh-huh.
So the title cut from that release.
Okay. All right.
This one is one that anybody could relate to. If you're thankful for what God has done for you and where He's brought you from, and you can look at the things in your life and see anything in your life that you can be grateful for, this song will address that.
The Man That I Am.
It's a real personal testimony.
All right. Awesome. Awesome. So let's play this one as well.
Before time began, told me as your friend at the right time and place, started me on life highway. My parents didn't have much, but a little was just enough to make me the man I am. But you all a part of God's master plan, and I'm grateful. So grateful, so grateful for who I am. I'm grateful, so grateful, so grateful for who I am. Wasn't in the best of good, my daddy worked hard and did all he could. Mama used to always pray that the Lord could make a way, and He did. Yes, He did. And I'm grateful, so grateful, so grateful for who I am. I'm grateful, so grateful, so grateful for who I am. Now I'm on my own. 3 of my kids are grown. I can look back over my life, see mom and dad sacrifice. Even though we didn't have much but a little, it was just enough to make me the man I am. It was all part of God's master plan, and I'm grateful, so grateful, so grateful for who I am. I'm grateful, so grateful, so grateful for who I am. Didn't know it had the best, but I can live with all the rest. I always fast and pray that the Lord could make a way, and He did. So glad He did, and I'm grateful, so grateful, so grateful for who I am. I'm grateful, so grateful, so grateful for who I am. I'm grateful, so grateful, so grateful for who I am. Lord, on my back,
Yes.
shoes on my feet. I'm grateful for who I am. I'm grateful, so grateful, so grateful for who I
Oh, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
I love it. I love it. And this definitely is the time just to reminisce and just tell God thank you, because He has been so good to us, especially during this time and everything that's going on, and just to be with loved ones and family. That's a phenomenal video.
Thank you.
Phenomenal.
I appreciate it.
You are welcome. So share with us your contact information. So if somebody is interested in contacting you all, give us that information if you're on any social media platforms as well.
Yes, we're on Facebook. It's at Determined, Napoleon and Bruce. On Twitter is at Determined NB. You can call us on the phone if you want to get our phone. Just go to instant messenger. In the messages, we'll give you phone numbers. Email address is perfection_39@yahoo.com. Or you can get us at Tyranny Bledsoe. You can reach out to her and get us. I don't have a phone number handy right now, but if you want to get in touch with, just instant messages on Facebook. We'll get you all whatever you need. Our music is on our website, which is NapoleonandBruce.com. We've been #1 on Reverb Nation for over a year now.
Awesome.
So on Reverb Nation, of course, Tidal, Deezer, Apple Music, Spotify. You can find our music in any of those places.
Awesome. Is there anything else you want to share with us? What you guys are doing?
like I said, we have been in the studio during the pandemic, just putting music together. We got new music coming out, really, literally any day now. So we want you to look forward to that. We're going to be posting stuff about our new music coming out. If you want to book us, hey, we're open for booking. There's no venue too small or too large for us. We'll come to your birthday party if you want us to. We'll come sing just to you person, whatever. For us, it's really about getting in front of the people that need the encouragement and need the inspiration. We didn't want our music to be all heavy and and way down music. We wanted light, inspirational music because we have a very specific message to give the people, to share with people, and it's really, the name says a lot, for what we're doing. It's determined. We're determined. Yeah. No matter what the situation, what the cause, what's the obstacles, whatever, we're determined to use our giftings to bless people in the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. That's what we're about. I'm not trying to, come to anybody and tell them what they should do, need to do. I'm just offer you Jesus. That's it. That's right. My message is very, very simple. I have the hermeneutics and I have all of, the preaching points and all that kind of stuff, but I'm not trying to preach to you. I'm just letting you know, hey, God he's whatever you need him to be in these times. You need comfort, you need encouragement, you need wisdom, you need a source. All of those things we get from our Heavenly Father. So, but I just want to leave with you just to know, no matter how grim it may seem, Jesus is still in charge. That's right. It doesn't matter who's in the White House, who's in the penthouse. Jesus is in charge. And that's really what our focus is. If you stay on him, he's going to keep you in perfect peace. Absolutely. I was going to ask for words of encouragement, but you already did it. That's what I live by. I told my wife the other day, I don't understand why people have a problem trusting God when you can look around and see all the things he's doing. Come on now. That's just the reality. Yes, for sure that. Well, this was awesome. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing your gifts. Thank you so much. We'll make sure that you put your information in the comments, so if people want to contact you all, they can do so. So thank you again so much for coming on. You have anything else you want to share, or is that it? I just want to thank you for this opportunity. It was a last minute situation, but like I told you, I'm always ready because you never know what God is going to move. So I really appreciate you for giving me this platform to share my story, my friend Napoleon's story. I'm sorry he couldn't be with us, but the opportunity, because being an indie artist, you don't get a lot of opportunities to really share yourself like this. So I really appreciate you for doing this for us, because it's not easy for an indie artist to really be heard in a lot of situations. So I thank you so much for giving us this opportunity just to be heard. Yes, sir. My honor, my pleasure for you coming on at the last minute and just doing a phenomenal job. Like, you were ready. And so I'm greatly appreciative of that and those individuals that was connected with you to get this done as well. Love your videos. I'm going to continue to watch them and make sure when your next video comes out to tag me and let me know that as well. So thank you so much for coming on. This is the group as Determined. Yes. Make sure you stay connected with them and all the things that you all do. Thank you so much again for being my guest on this evening. And Williams with Divine Connections. Make sure you stay connected to the #1 divine connector, which is Jesus Christ. You all have an awesome night. Thanks, Bruce, again. You're welcome. Hold on tight.
Divine Connections Magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections Magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get it started now. Hey, we've got exciting news from Divine Connections Marketing Services. Now you can create your own custom video commercial for your business or organization. It's time for you to win. Your product or service is someone's solution. So get the attention of your potential customers now. Choose from a 30 or 60-second commercial today. Just email us at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com and we can get started. Connect today and let's get started making your custom video commercial now.